tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something that I thought that you should know. So I will tell you as we settle into place. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people. You deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing, 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 sing. You see, the bass is fretless. It's not like a guitar.
And there's Wayne. There's Wayne Escoffrey, Vaughn's dad, and me, Vaughn's grandfather. He's surrounded. No place to go. No escape. Bill Crow is watching. How are you, Bill? Christopher Lentz. Hello, Vaughn. Christopher says hello. Hi, Bill. I was going through a file today of old poems I'd written for lyrics. It's like amazing, some of the stuff I found. I'd forgotten about it, and it seems all like very useful stuff, which I will start to use. Some stuff I better hadn't want to use. Go, Jay, go. Hello, Mike. Christopher Lentz. Many thumbs. He's all thumbs, that Christopher. Hey, Chris, how are you? We're coming out next weekend. We couldn't come out Tuesday because couldn't get my car started, but now it's good. Hello, Mary Jane. Hello, the crowd is all here. Let's have a drink. Hey, Chris. We'll be out Tuesday, Monday night. Guys. Christopher Lentz, I'm going to give a wave when I can. Mary Jane, how are you? But I can't keep doing it. I found a great song. I found some lyrics today that are great. Great for me. I don't know about everybody else. I watched it yesterday's show. I never watched them. What I loved was that the sound is getting much better, because I put this new little microphone on the camera, and it really is good. Hello, Tomoko. Tell Will Farnham, congratulations, happy graduation. Congratulations, Will. Okay, Christopher, you will see us. We will be there. Yoko, Tomoko. Ned White, hi Ned, how are you down there in Florida? That's the Fishberg song. I think it's Fishberg's song and a melody by Johnny Mandel. Thank you. I found my award is and I found a caricature of me that I'm now going to program to sing this. It's impossible to sing it. Maybe I'll give him something more challenging. Anyway, it's fun. Keeps the boredom away. Here we go. I know it's going to happen any second now. My award is a terrific singer. You, Jay, however. Yeah, it's a Shure MV88. MV88, and it really it doesn't distort it, and they have a little software with it too, so you can make it directional. It's a good little mic. Hello, Herman. In evening when the kettle's on for tea. That's the one. Da 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 da. Yeah, he's cute. Just a little. Hey! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oops, time to give you all a seat. Love that horn. I'll give you the Vaughn view. trying to reconnect. Okay, what are you gonna? So I walked beneath my window, right where my Wi-Fi is, and it reconnected. So I walked from the corner, and right here, where my Wi-Fi is, it says, okay, well, I'll do it. Hello, Matthias Kurt. Where are you? In the snow someplace? Joan Reese Finnan. Hello, Joan Reese. Oh, it's acting weird tonight. But I'm just going to keep going. When I see it disconnects, I'll stop. Put everything on pause and wait for you. I don't like the way it's acting tonight. But I'd like to say, what the hell, it's free. I was thinking about that. Not paying a dime and able to do a live show to all over the world, people. Sonia Access. Hi, Joan. It's cold here. It's got chilly here tonight. Woo! Ours is the only block that seems to be celebrating. I look up and down, and yes. A what?
What? No, thank you.
Okay. Okay, I'm going back up. This is the part everybody waits for. Will he make it up the stairs? Will he actually make it into his room? Will he know where his key is? This is all important stuff. Howdy.
Get as close as possible.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't have to back up. You don't.
I'm sorry. May I apologize? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking about it. I walked too close to the man. He was upset with him. I'm not going to fight anybody about that. I agree with him. Too close. He's right. All right, Armando. Okay. And you were there. And that's how you don't get into a fight. Or even an argument. No need for it. He was right. But we all... Up. Up. Oh, I should take this off first. Anybody in the kitchen? Can I wash my hands in the kitchen? The most grisly body you ever saw on television just now. I tried to show it to you, but they took it away. Too bad. I'll put you... Oh. Okay, where were we? Oi. I think it's an oi. But in New York, we all work. Let me see. Let's see if this is too bright. No, that's too bright. That's going to have to be like that. I don't like my picture very much, but maybe yours is better. In New York, we all walk closer to that. That's the first time I've gotten chastised for walking close to somebody. But he's right. 6 feet is 6 feet. Mine was about 2 feet 3 inches, maybe 3 feet. So, yeah, lots of freezing up. I see, but now I'm in the. I'm using a dial-up. I'm using my Wi-Fi in my room, and it should work fine. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes walking up the stairs, you never know who's using what. Who can possibly tell what all the problems are with all this? Let me just take this pencil out from under the stand there. I think it's time to do the 3-foot blues. It's gotta be 6 feet, can't be 3. Or get somebody all pissed off at me. Oh, whoa, 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 6-foot blues. Walking in my shoes, too close to the dude on the corner. That's how it had to be. Do that, Jay. Gotta be 6 feet every minute, every day. Yes, yes, yes. You get people yelling at you. Drat you. Time to just keep your 6 feet away. Well, let me tell him. This point in the show, so I will tell you as we settle into place, it's impossible to sing the bass. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced. Will not mean a thing, will not mean a thing, will not mind a thing. It's impossible to play the bass and sing, 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 sing. You see the bass is fretless, it's not like a guitar. Don't bass, you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just a fingerboard, so bare. And lots of notes which often are not there. You start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less a miracle than the Lord's wah, 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 wah. So as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me. Oops, keep this all in mind. Remember this is serious. Remember this is art. Remember this or I will fall apart. Then I'd have to pray to God to come and intercede. And she'd only sit and laugh at my wanted greed. She knows the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space. She knows the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space. Yes, she knows the rules for molecules. She knows the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space. And she knows it's impossible. It's impossible to sing and play the sing and play the sing
go. I can't remember the bass again. How's it go? I know how it goes, but I can't figure the fingering on it. Oh, I'm in the key of D. She knows it's impossible to sing and play the bass. That's what I meant to do. So what you do is you patch you just make the edit in your mind, throw the old part out. She knows it's impossible to sing and play the bass. Wah, wah, wah. What are you gonna do? I found this song this afternoon. Just give me a second here. Let me get my music stand over here somewhere close to me. I was thinking of this song today, and I don't know why I left it out of my solo renditions because it's really a good one. And I actually practiced it. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I did. This is a song I wrote. Actually, they're all poems. They all start off as poems. Everything's a poem. And then I try to make it as musical a song as I can. I was watching Arthur Rubinstein, playing his concert in Russia. And he was at 90 or something like that. I noticed how just humbly he walked across the stage and sat down to play. So I wrote the following selection. I saw the strangest thing the other day. Oh yes, right key. I saw the strangest thing the other day. No, that's not the key. This is the key I'm in. Sorry. I saw the strangest thing the other day. A man sat down at the piano to play. He didn't dance or joke or sing. I mean, it was the strangest thing. Quietly he walked across the stage. There was no attempt to hide his age. He really didn't have a word to say. Just sat down to play. He wore a plain black suit and ordinary shoes. He never ever played the blues. He didn't kick or stomp or stamp. He didn't have a keyboard or an amp. He played music written centuries ago. Music everybody seemed to know. And he wasn't gonna sing. I mean, it was the strangest thing. Didn't hum, didn't fool around. He did not make a sound. Everything he played, he seemed to mean. In fact, it was serene. Yes, strange how this medieval art still could reach the modern heart. He didn't dance or joke or sing. choke or sing. It was the strangest thing to do. Strangest thing, that was, you know who recorded that song? I did an album, I don't even have it anymore. Maybe I have one copy live at Fat Tuesdays. And had a whole bunch of musicians and singers, and the Brecker brothers played on it. And it sold 11 copies. But Ann Hampton Calloway sang that song. And she made up the, it didn't have a keyboard or an amp. And I think that was about the only word that's ever been added to my songs that somebody played with it. I'm just thinking about that. And it's such a good lyric that I now use it. Thank you, Ann. Thank you very much. In the key of E flat. Good practice. Take a song you know and play it in another key. It'll mess you all up. Tonight's songs are more about, they're not the love songs I sang last night. Although there's a lot of love in them, I must admit. Especially this song. I was working with Mel Torme down in Washington. And I decided I'd come up, the last night of the gig, I'd come up to New York. I would play at the Blue Note, my brunch, get back down to town, get back down to Washington by 7 o'clock to make the last show with Mel. Except the weather at LaGuardia was terrible at 5 o'clock. Terrible. It's 5 p.m. I'm sitting in an airplane at LaGuardia. The captain says there will be a delay. Oh no, this isn't good. You see, I've got to be in Washington, D.C. tonight to play for Mel Torme. Out the window of the airplane, lightning's crashing, winds are thrashing, skies are dark and rain is whipping by. Still somehow 3 hours, so now I've got to be in Washington, D.C. This plane has got to fly. I did not tell a soul last night about my little New York flight. I knew that I could make it back in time. But now it looks like Mel Torme may play tonight without the bass. Let me tell you, that would be a crime. That would be a crime. I really hate to say it, but I think my luck has finally run out. My warranty has just expired. Because if I am not in Blues Alley tonight at 8 o'clock and playing bass for Mel Torme, I will be fired. You see, I really like this job. We always have a lot of fun. Everybody gets along real well. We play a lot of realness. We play a lot of da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I get a lot of solos, and now I'm going to blow it all to hell. It's going to be curtains with Torme. I'm very sad to have to say I will be history. I will be gone. So as the plane just sits right here, I'll figure out a new career. But adios, Mel. I'll be moving on. I'll be moving on. Then around 6:35 the engines roar, they come alive, and seconds later we are in the air. I begin to think that there is hope that I may somehow make this gig tonight. Oh, do I even dare? But Lord, the weather's terrible. We're flying right through thunderstorms. Yet the captain just keeps pressing on. I can feel the airplane diving, dumping, jumping, bouncing. I can see the White House lawn. It defies all understanding how we could be really landing, but at 7:30 we touch down. Congratulations, Captain. No, I never had the slightest doubt. Now, pardon me, I've got to get downtown. I get a taxi right away with absolutely no delay. I tell the taxi driver of my plight. Before we even settle down, he mashes that old pedal down. We fly to town as we make every light. 8 o'clock we reach Blues Alley. I walk in quite casually as if I weren't under such duress. I saunter through the restaurant trying to be nonchalant, but inside I am a total mess. I see the show has not begun. They're waiting for me. Oh, isn't this fun? I don't think I'll survive. So fully prepared to meet my doom, I walk into the dressing room to find I'm the first one to arrive. With all my worry and my fear, it turns out I'm the first one here. Sometimes life can be sublime. In spite of all the stress and strain I went through on that stinking plane, I'm the only one who's here on time. The only one on time. Then around 8:35, the others frantically arrive, apologizing all the way. They're rushing around, they're in a panic like musicians on the Titanic. I tell them, fellas, it's okay. Everyone, including Mel, is rushing around, upset as hell, while me, I am as calm as I could be. Here I almost blew this gig, I almost screwed up really big, but now I'm Mr. Punctuality. That's me. I was absolutely certain I would never make this curtain. This gig would be the death of me. I could feel the noose around my neck. I was a total nervous wreck, but now, punctuality. It's 5 p.m. I'm sitting in an airplane at LaGuardia. The captain says there will be a delay. Oh no, this isn't good. You see, I've got to be in Washington, D.C. tonight to play for Mel Torme. I'm on time. I'm gonna play for Mel Torme. Everything's fine. I'm gonna play for Mel Torme. Oh boy. There's one more I want to do. Let me see if I can find out. I think I wrote a file for it. I think I actually put it in. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Fine. With the name on it. Now that, the system I invented, that and the bookmark. I used to do this song with a bunch of others, which I question whether I'll really do, in my one-man show called The Bass Lesson. And at some point, I used to do this song. Oh, we crossed the ocean fair. Oh, no. Oh, we crossed the ocean fair in this grand dam of the air. A giant ship, a giant airship built by Superman. Oh, we crossed the bold Atlantic in this airship so gigantic, held aloft by hydrogen. I think I'll start it over because I'm screwing up the plot. Oh, we crossed the ocean fair in this grand dam of the air, a giant airship built by Superman. We crossed the bold Atlantic in this airship so gigantic, held aloft by hydrogen. Oh, the transatlantic run is really so much fun. It's the only way to get from here to there. Everything's done right. It's such a lovely flight. This is life without a care. On the Hindenburg, yes, the Hindenburg. Won't you join me, my coquette? It's the Hindenburg, the fabulous Hindenburg. Have we reached the coastline yet? Wah, wah, wah. With Hindenburg, and there's a reason why, cause it's the Hindenburg, the fabulous Hindenburg. Everything about it is first class. It's the Hindenburg, Does anyone smell gas? It's the Hindenburg, the fabulous Hindenburg. Cross the ocean in a week or two. It's the Hindenburg, the fabulous Hindenburg. Look, New Jersey's coming into view. Yes, finally, New Jersey's coming into view. All right, never mind. Never mind. I guess I took it too far without it. It's the Hindenburg, the Hindenburg. Sign up now, the waiting list is long. It's the Hindenburg, Hindenburg. Tell me, what could possibly go wrong? That's not funny. I've been little song. That one was a song about. Oh, I'll do it. Something. I'll do the to your booze. I'll listen to a song about. Was it Jimmy Dorsey or Tommy Dorsey? Who was the one who got lost in the ocean off the English Channel? Who was it? You know, you start doing these songs, and you start thinking, and as you're going through, things are occurring to you so frantically. You're singing the song, but there's a little part of your brain going, "Oh, that's really kind of funny. You know, you should. You know, that reminds me of a time we spent in Europe." And you're trying to sing the song, and your mind's going, "Oh boy, you know, I remember that the cheese sandwich we had on May 13th. Wasn't that a good?" And you go, "No, I'm performing. Come on, everybody on board." But part of your mind is just out there. Oh, that's really nice. That's a nice song. By the way, where's the car park? Hindenburg. Lester, Glenn Miller, Bill Crow, Glenn Miller. Thank you, Glenn Miller. It was. Did I say Jimmy Dorsey? It was Glenn Miller, and this song's about Glenn Miller, but I forgot. I will look it up. I'll look it up. Let me just look up with my little keyboard on my keyboard. I'm gonna look up Glenn Miller for a second. Just give me a second here. Glenn Miller. Everybody's gonna hate me for this. Let me see. Oh, hi Jay. He's in the mood. Lester Perkins. Oh, Lester Perkins wrote me. He didn't even write me. Tell me. I like, Glenn Miller's Glenn Miller. Apparently, I thought so little of it that I didn't even keep a copy of it. Because Glenn Miller discography, well, I'll find it. It's really not nice. This could be the end of my career. Yes, Stephen Goldberg. I think maybe you heard my song. Where's your award? Oh, my God! Now listen, you got to go onto YouTube and see. I think the last night's version would be May 19th, obviously, and my statue is now in the show, and my statue. Little Mac can sing. He's a fine singer. Where's my award? Thank you, Christopher. If it weren't for you, I would forget this award, and I know everybody else is heartbroken if I don't show it. Christopher Lance, thank you very much. Stephen Goldberg, statue needs an agent. That's funny. That's fun. Let me just see what people said before. Is Glenn Miller, right? Actu Liber. Yeah. Ah, the humanity. Guitar. Yeah, one pilot saved the day for another pilot. Right. Bernie Feinberg. Hi, Bernie. Do the 07 intro. Yeah, that's close. I was close to that, wasn't I? Rodney Kendrick. Look at that. How about that? Very, very nice. Julie Davis Dow. I wonder if she's related to the Dow. Julie, you related to the Dow Jones? Are you a Dow? Stephen Goldberg. How about 1516? We're playing to Howard. Jay Anderson. Hi, Jay. How are you? Oh, I got to watch it now. Bass Royalty is watching. I can't just be a sloppy bass player because Jay Anderson is here. He plays a lot of great stuff, and he's got one of the greatest records I ever heard. It's that what are you record with Russ Kasloff that played down there in the Metropolitan Room, and I played there a lot, and I'd always hear that record. It was so good. I mean,
these gems, who cares if nobody knows about them except us and you and a few people? They're fantastic, and it doesn't make them any less fantastic. And you sounded beautiful in that, Jay. Tom Dempsey is watching. Oh, Tom Dempsey. Hi, Tom. What a multitask. Cliff Morris. Cliff? Are you still watching, or did I talk you out of it? Should be in 6/8. What should be in 6/8? Deep Six Blues, right? I was wondering if I did, what was that song? I was doing some song that I do all the time, and I said, what would it sound like in 5? Oh, yeah. What? Let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something that I thought that you should know. So I will tell you as we settle into place. It's impossible to sing and play. Oops, I got lost. The fact that I can do that is a major thing for me, that I even got that far with 6. And I have an arrangement of well, I'll have to do it for you. I can't really do it. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? I wrote that out in 7/4. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? But it's a little too hard. It's hard enough to do it right. I mean, that's Irving Berlin, isn't it? And who knew that he had such an imagination? If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Blah, 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 blah. Putting on the Ritz. Let me try it. Now I've talked myself into it. If you're blue. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Fancy types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coats in their perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, trying hard, looking like $1 million trooper. Bum, bum. In which case, oh man, I always miss the line. And this umbrella in their midst. So if your fits, some umbrellas in the midst. Piss. So the umbrellas in the midst, the best line of all. And I never can remember how that last line starts. I'm sure I'll hear about it in 2 seconds. But I got close. I mean, that was like a lousy, for Irving Berlin just turned over. Said, take that, what's that happening all around the world? That man's screwing up my song. He screwed up my song. I worked hard on that song and it's gone. He screwed it up. I did. Putting on the Ritz. Let's put the Ritz in here and see what comes up. Ritz. Oh, I didn't get it. Ritz. RITZ. Putting on the Ritz. L digital. Putting in the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. iCloud Drive. Putting on the Ritz. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks and umbrellas in their midst. Blah, 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 blah. But no, sorry, Mr. Berlin. I'm really sorry. He was alive. John Wallowich. Oh, there was a guy I loved. John Wallowich used to go over and sing "Happy Birthday" to, Christmas was White Christmas. That's what he used at Irving Berlin's house over on Sutton Place, I think it was. And I didn't know, but I didn't love Irving Berlin, actually, because during the war, when I was growing up, Berlin was a terrible place. In the Second World War, all I heard about was Berlin. I didn't like Berlin. And my dating myself like that makes me realize that, did anybody know that Woodrow Wilson, who was president in 1916 around then, grew up as a boy in the Civil War. And that's what changed his whole philosophy about war and stuff like that. That's why he didn't like war very much. Like people who hadn't been to war thought it was the greatest thing in the world. The people who'd been through it tend to tell you a different story. But he grew up he was like 4 or 5 years old in the Civil War. I just thought I'd throw that in, seeing as how we're talking about memories. Oh, Second World War, Irving Berlin, and now Glenn Miller. Oh, I'm in deep now. It's going to cost me. Oh, quick. Now, I don't think that Francois is with us tonight. Good. This won't make right. Francois, are you hiding there someplace? Glenn Miller, Steve Lucas, Christopher Lentz, Mike Miller, Stephen Goldberg, Bill Crow. Your statue of... Don't you worry. He didn't mean it. He was just joking. No. Stand up straight. No. He's just kidding. Bill's just kidding. He's got a good sense of humor. Oh, don't. Oh, you see, he doesn't feel good now. That's good. I like that. Nancy Reed. Hi, Nancy. Is the lights on in the Deer Head Inn yet? Mike Miller. Cheeseburger. Oops. Jesus. Mike's reminding me, hey, you have a show to do, and you need a song. Now, what I need is a piece of paper. That's what I didn't plan on. I didn't look properly. And I'm not going to put it on. Yeah, the name of this was called Conversation. And I'm getting to like it more and more. This guy here is talking to this woman. I think is that a woman there someplace? But there's a conversation going on. And I wouldn't dare use that. But what I did was, I forgot what I did. I have a little thing on my computer to put the words on. And so cheeseburger is the first word. The words are coming in before the game has started, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, it's an U-R, because boy, does it look pitiful spelled E-R, burger. U-R-G-E-R. It looks a lot better. Hiya, Jay. We're here. Good to see you. Hi, Nancy. Did the Peter Boyle version do the... Wasn't that hilarious? The Peter Boyle version of doing... You can't do movies like that anymore where you make fun of people who are not normal. You can't do that anymore. Oh, God. People who did that. Of course, our president did it, so it's really probably all right. It's okay. Peter wandered into my gig one night. Peter, this is from John Weber. Went to my gig one night, and I had Putting on the Ritz, and I played Putting on the Ritz for him, which he loved. Good. Lousy Clothes. I don't quite get that. Oh, to my song, yeah. That's what you're talking about. Come, let's mix with rock. There you go. Everybody had it. I got it. Did you see me? Ritz crackers. There you go. Ritz crackers. Let's put that here. Ritz. You know, there's nothing slow about this audience. Whose idea was that? Hi, Sid. Sydney Burgoyne. Christmas Eve. And now they're coming up with 2 words. Now it's got to be 2 words. All right. Christmas Eve. Okay. I'm going to go slow and I'll make up the song in my head. We're going along. Mike Miller, you already said cheeseburger. It's already on the list. Sydney, the idea of this, what we're doing now is I get 10 songs like Ann Hampton Calloway does, and I try to make a song out of them. I see cheeseburger, I see bridge. To the bridge! So that'll be easy enough. We'll just do Christopher Lentz. Now, Christopher, how many words have you put in there now? Christopher Lentz. All right, I'm going to give you one more. Orbit. And that's all you get. Because I have to honor the others. No lights yet. Oh, I'm sorry, Nancy. I'm sorry. Howard Gloucester. Howard, John, you've got, this is your second one. So I'm just going to let it be. And that's,
Orbit budget. Orbit. Budget. Saxophone. He played the saxophone, wasn't it? The Steely Dan song. Da-da-da, saxophone. Weber will know. Saxophone. On my first album, Salamander Pie, I misspelled saxophone. Saxophone. We didn't have any saxophones in Baltimore. So how would I know? Lobotomy. Thank you. Ah, yes. Leave it to my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry, only 2 more words. And Tomoko comes in at the last minute with blip. Thank you, Tomoko. At least you can't eat it. Happy graduation to Will for us all. We all wish him chimera. I saw that word this morning, chimera. Out of context, I don't know what it means. Chimera. I saw it in a book. It's a real good word, and I didn't know what it meant. And I looked it up, and I've forgotten it. Chimera. This damn Adam Tooze, it will increase your, if you read his books, your vocabulary will increase, because he just throws in words. It's almost fun. That's 9. Tortoise. Oh, such a beautiful word, tortoise. Yeah, orbit, we got orbit, gastronomical, orbit, orbit's in the song. Parsnip, Christopher Lentz, orbit, quinine, diphtheria, oh, such good words. Xylophone, it's okay to make fun of Frankenstein. Okay, thank you, Al. Frankenstein. Okay, it's okay. You're right. It's politically correct to make fun of Frankenstein. Okay, I don't even think that's great. Christmas was Wallowitch's Irving Berlin caroling ritual. Right. Budget. Popsicle. I'm not going to get this one orbit. Howard Gloucester. Deacon Blues. Right. Thank you. Boy, you know that music. Headache. Well, we're not going to do headache. We don't want to even imply it to any of our lovely viewers. 1, 2, Christmas, cheeseburgers, Ritz crackers, Christmas Eve, bridge, orbit, budget, saxophone, lobotomy, blip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's all I can handle. It's all I can handle. Chimera. I never did figure out what chimera meant. Quick, somebody tell me what chimera means. I can't remember. Chimera. Chimera is like an evil, a sickness, a grotesque monster. Thank you, Ned. He says headache. Headache. Oh no, that wasn't it. John Philip, I've been watching headache. A monster, a chimera. Right. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go home now. Good night. No, not really. Lobotomy, but it was a budget lobotomy. He had it on Christmas Eve. Oh, it was a lobotomy. He'd had it because, to be fairer, he'd been a real chimera. Lobotomy. On Christmas Eve, he loved cheeseburgers. But he was not one of those snackers, no, no. On Christmas Eve, he played the saxophone and overdosed on Ritz crackers, lobotomy. This song is quite a trip into my mind. It's a little blip. When I was young, I used to love Tom Corbett. He'd always be in orbit with cheeseburgers and Ritz crackers and the Green Bay Packers. Lobotomy. Can you bear a chimera? Oh no, 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 no. Dark, man. Dark. Dark. Well, I guess it's because that guy who... Ow. I didn't hear that. Did you? I didn't hear it. That's all right. The bass is old. It doesn't matter. That guy who criticized me for walking too close to him, I felt bad about that. There's putting on the Ritz. Yeah, I got to save that. I'll put it over here. Let's go back to our regularly scheduled program. Playboy Club in New York City, 1962. Finally living in New York, it's my dream come true. Da-do-do-do. Just moved up from Baltimore, just turned 21. Ah, my life has finally begun. The Playboy Club is full of bunnies hopping around all night. Young ladies dressed as bunny rabbits, fluffy tails so white. Their costumes so revealing that no secrets do remain. You play the bass, you slowly go insane. Life around those rabbits ain't as funny as it seems. Soon I find I'm talking to Bugs Bunny in my dreams. All those pretty creatures so close yet so far away. Life gets more confusing day by day. The pressure keeps on building in me as the nights go by. Doo-doo-doo, soon I cannot even look a rabbit in the eye. Doo-doo-doo. So I go to a shrinker and start spilling out my guts. He says, son, I think we're going nuts. Says you need a change of scenery, the Grand Canyon would be nice. Someplace far away from bunnies, drinks, and tinkling ice. There's got to be a better place for you, God only knows. Someplace where the waitresses wear clothes. You need a change of scenery, the Grand tell them, pack your base, pack your base, pick it up and split, pick it up and split, pack it up. Tell the leader of the band you simply have to quit. So I told the leader of the band I simply had to go, packed my car and drove to Mexico. Filled my brain with desert sand, then drove up to Pikes Peak. Filled my brain with desert sand, then drove up to Pikes Peak. Discovered the Grand Canyon, so I hung out for a week. Wandered around, painted desert, watched the cactus grow. Headed south to Mexico. Playboy Club in New York City, 1962. Finally living in New York, it's my dream come true. Just moved up from Baltimore, just turned 21. My life has finally begun. 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 Well, Blonsky, what's up? What's the matter? Anything wrong?
She said I'm not getting my rollerblades back until I finish and all my makeup work and I'm trustworthy, which will take more than a week.
Oh. Well.
That's not fair.
Oh. The roller skating blues. You've still got those roller skating blues. Well, it's not fair, but if I were you, I'd just do it and get your roller skates back as quickly as possible. Do it well, get your roller skates back. That's all I can tell you. I understand the problem. I understand. Everybody out there understands the problem. They're all sympathetic to you, but they all know, they know the answer too. They're very smart, these people. They know that you're going to have to do your work, and then you'll get your roller skates. As simple as that. Yeah, I know. I know you don't like it. You don't want them to agree with you or agree with me at all. I mean, Bill Crow is watching. Tomoka says hi, Vaughn. Hi. He's not happy. Well, what are you going to do?
I can't even eat the ribs that we made because my stomach hurts.
Quid pro quo. Huh? You knew what?
I can't even eat the ribs that we made because my stomach hurts.
Oh, Lordy, he made the world's greatest ribs. My foot is so.
No, Grandma did. I just helped her.
What'd you put in the ribs?
We did cayenne pepper,
Cayenne. Yeah,
cayenne pepper, black pepper, not cumin, paprika, a lot of a cup of sugar,
brown sugar.
Other stuff I forgot, and then we mixed it together, and then we put it on, and then we put it in the oven for 2 hours. Then we took it out of the oven, and then we put on the barbecue. We took a paintbrush.
Wait, watch it. If Francois is watching, he'll get mad because he doesn't like us. He doesn't like the earthquakes. So you have to bang. No, don't that. Everybody's phones shake. So if you're gonna bang on the piano itself and not on the desk.
Okay, and so what happened was, and then
you cooked it.
I cooked it, and then we brushed it with, I forgot what it's called, but it was just basically like a brush. We brushed on the barbecue sauce, and then we put it back in the
oven.
No, not the oven. The one under the broiler.
Oh.
For 2 minutes.
Boy, that's we never use that.
I made some chicken today too.
Did you eat the ribs? You couldn't eat the ribs?
I haven't had one.
Because you're not feeling well?
Nope.
Life goes on.
I may have one, but I'll probably throw up after, so it's not a very good idea. But there we go. I can't leave with my hockey pants on.
Oh, your hockey pants. Where'd you get them?
I don't know.
When did they show up?
A while ago.
I never even saw them. Hockey pants.
I brought them from my house.
Oh, I didn't even know you had them.
They're with the rest of my hockey.
Oh, look at that padding. Oh, my gracious goodness.
It hurts my hand.
Well, then don't do it. Please, don't do it.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm sorry. We have to. You know, what am I going to do? I told him, come in anytime, and he does. And I love him, and he comes in. When he was about 3, he came into my room. I was sleeping, and he made a lot of noise. Too much noise. And his mommy yelled, don't wake Grandpa. Blah, blah, blah. I said, Vaughn, you can come in, and you can just yell, hey, Grandpa, anytime you want. The next morning, at around 6:30 a.m., he walks in the room, opens the door, hey, Grandpa. I had to laugh. I mean, I did. He takes you literally. He pays attention. Anyway, listen, if you see somebody skating by your window, it's not him. It won't be him for a week until he finishes all his work. I mean, what are you going to do? How do you get an 11-year-old to work on his school when it's Corona time and they're too smart? They know they don't really have to. Nobody's going to give him hell. But his mommy insists, and his grandpa insists. And he'll do it. He was on the honor roll in the first quarter of what are we in the third semester, third trimester of, no, that can't be it. The semester's 4 pieces, and he was on the honor roll last time. And now the corona moved in, and he just doesn't feel like working anymore. Who does? Listen, nice pants. Teddy, okay. Well, it's entertaining, and you listen to a 11-year-old pour his heart out. He's not kidding. He's not crapping us around. Listen, it's 8 o'clock. I'm hungry. Now he's talking ribs. I really shouldn't eat too many ribs. My cardiologist will call me up. She'll know. Somebody will tell her. But I'm having one anyway. And it's great to see you all. I mean, it's an interesting show tonight. Good night. Good dinner. See you tomorrow. Good night, John. Oh, Christopher Lentz. That's Christopher Lentz. I'm sorry, this little print. Great to see you all. And thank you for your wonderful words, your 10 words of encouragement. And we will see you tomorrow. I'll be here. I'm doing this show every night until, I may just keep doing it. Because what else? What? Until what? Birdland reopens? I hope the hell it reopens someday, but at least it's safe here. We're all safe. Oh, I know what. When it happens, we'll just invite people up to play the piano. When John Weber will come and play the piano, we'll play together. That'll be fun. Okay. Hey, Francois, you were here the whole time. Enjoy, everyone. And I won. And tomorrow, tomorrow on YouTube, tonight's show will be posted with my caricature singing "It's Impossible." So I know we. Rock on, Jay. Yeah. So speak to you soon, and good night to you all. Bye-bye.
Let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something that I thought that you should know. So I will tell you as we settle into place. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people. You deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible